You say you wanna be a star, but the city is so dense and loaded. You need to cover up your scars.
On down and down, 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 wind down, down and down, doom, doom. On down and down, 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 wind down, down.
My life in Nigeria was good. I had my father, I had my mom, I had my family, most of them. I haven't lost anyone yet, you know. So I had a little conversation with my parents about coming over to Philippines.
The same agent that brought me here brought him also. Surprisingly for me, our families are also kind of, our parents are both into politics, so they already know themselves. And I've heard about his family also, and he has heard about my family, like they've been together. But so from that, then we got to go along together.
On down and down, 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 wind down.
Friend told me about Philippines. There's a lot of stuff, football going on here. That was what he told me then. The pay, the clubs, exposed. I was like, okay, no problem.
My life in Nigeria, it's been a bit good and bad, so that's the way we live. I grew up on the street playing football. Football has been my life.
This man, guys, pass the ball, guys, play well. Jogger, 1, 2, jogger. Come, Jamar, let's go, brother, go. Now, let's go, no offside.
This is football, and everybody loves football. Football can change a person from bad to good, from good to better.
Jason Marson, you talk, who will start first for attacking mid. James, you'll be attacking mid. Wing. We love you, right?
So in Manhur, we have a lot of Africans from Nigeria. We have some from Ivory Coast, 2 Portuguese. We have 1 Swedish, 1 English. So it's a diverse group, and we welcome everyone.
When you come to Manhur, you discover that you have another family, a football family. I arrived in Manhur when I was about to graduate from school. It was difficult at first since I wasn't being featured a lot. They complained about my weight, my movement at first, and they complained that I played too much tacos.
That was Thursday and Tuesday, we always go there, we pay 200 per 2 hours. Then they arrange some teams, then we play against each other.
This is football in Manila. It's open play. You're more than welcome to come and join. Every day during the week and the weekends, 8 p.m. and 4 p.m.
So when I was playing, then the coach of Manhur, that's Anthony, he saw me play and he liked the way I play. As a matter of fact, Manhur was in the lower division as of then. They just started. So he saw my play, it was good. He told me to join, to come and play so he will see me while I play in the team.
I gave them all the requirements. They talked to the organizers and I was allowed to play. Though it's a second half, I came in as a substitute. I remember they were losing 1-0. So I came in and I scored the equalizing goal on my debut for the team. So that's how I got to know them, and since then Manhur has been more like a family. The coach, the players, everybody.
Hey guys. Who's giving the press? You. Good. Keep us safe during these next coming minutes. give us strength to respect our opponents and allow us to begin and end these games always without injuries or injuring someone. Good luck to all of us. Thank you guys. Amen. Only the strong! Manhur! Go guys!
The main reason for coming to the Philippines is to play football. When I came here, I went for tryout with one team. After the tryout, they said they can't pay more than 7,000 pesos. Yeah, monthly, 7,000 pesos. So I was like, 7,000 pesos is nothing. This is not the plan. This is not what I heard about the country, about the league. So I left the club. I went to another club for tryout. They said they can't pay more than 5,000 pesos. So I went to another club for tryout. They said, you're good, you can play, but we don't have budget. So we can pay you for now. So I was like, well, it's okay. For now, let me just find another team. I'll know I'm just doing it voluntarily. Like, I just want to help the team. I just want to play for the team. It's not because of the money. I just want to do what I love to do. So that's it.
They thought that there's a lot of demand for professional players here in the Philippines, right? But apparently when they came, some clubs folded, and some clubs, we have the foreign rule, so we only have 6 clubs, and 6 clubs, if we 6 times 3, only have 18 players that is needed for foreign players, because the fourth one is Asian, so it's very limited. But they were hoping that there's a good football league or professional, they can play professionally here, but it's not the case.
When I discovered that football is rubbish in the Philippines, sorry to say that, football here is nothing. So I was like, let me just use that opportunity to study. Like, initially I studied political science in Nigeria. So I was like, let me just move into business, study business administration. So I'm here. So I can just go back home like that. I'm like a failure. I'm a failure if I come to another country to play football and I just leave the country, go back home like that. I don't want to see myself as a failure. That's why I start studying with the help of my parents and all that. So that's how it is.
I wanted to study out of my country, like go abroad, because my course was, my desired course was aeronautical engineering. So I was like at the internet cafe and I was trying to surf and know about some countries where I can go and study that. Then I met this agent at the cafe. He saw what I was doing on the screen, so he asked me if I would want to study in the Philippines.
I had some issues and about my studies back then, because I used to play for my school back in Nigeria and they were not considering me as a player. So I decided to complain to a friend, and the friend told me that, oh, I should have said something a long time ago. I can study in Philippines. A fellow country, I think, played them and they scored a lot of goals against the Philippines. That was how I knew about the Philippines. I knew that maybe they don't have players or something, you know.
Two cases. There's 2 cases. One is Africans or foreigners wanted to study here in the Philippines because education here in the Philippines is not that expensive. Second is that what I heard is that they have agents that agents told them that they have an opportunity here in the Philippines. They'll get scholarship, they'll get football team and everything. They told the people then. And then after that, they just, when the player is already here in the Philippines, they just leave those players.
Coming here, I thought I could play professional football because I checked the league. I saw it wasn't really that intense, it wasn't really that known. I watched some of the games from the top teams, Kaya, Marikina, JPV Marikina, Ceres. I tried with JPV Marikina. Yeah, but for some reasons I couldn't play with them.
There's also a league rule that WFL has stated. Only foreign players with the proper visa, not the tourist one, you should be working here in the Philippines. You should be studying, or you should be permanent residents, like you're married to a Filipina. So those are the type of visa. Tourist visa, I think they limit that because of there's a lot of Africans coming in just to play football, and in the professional league, it's a limited bunch, right? So they end up playing in WFL, where it's a third division, and there are teams that are mostly Africans. That's why they limit the tourist visa.
Si andás viajando por el mundo y no querés perder plata, utilizar la tarjeta N26.
Starting from last season, 2017, they brought a new rule, like if you're not a student, if you're not married, if you're not working, you can't play, which is not supposed to be so. This is just a weekend football league. It's not a professional main Philippine league. I don't see any reason why they should ask for working visa, blah 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 blah, just to play in the league. So I have many friends that wants to play, but they can't play because most of them are still using tourist visa. Yeah, so they are not allowed to play.
My problem is I won't be playing this year because of my visa issues. I just graduated IT professional, but at the moment my student visa has already expired, and for me to be eligible to play again, I'm gonna have to fix my visa at some point. I have nothing to do. I'm not working. I'm not a student. I'm not doing anything, and I haven't had a job yet, so I'm free. So if you want, I can help you with the works, with the legal works, technical support, anything you're working on, blogging, camera shooting, movie shooting, clips, anything.
There's sorry for telling the truth, but I think I've talked to some of them. There were some agents that was telling them they're still in Africa, right? Telling them that the Philippines come invest, and you will at the end of the day, the agents, when they came here, just left them.
The agents that that sent us the invitation told me that clubs are here, you don't have to worry, you go straight to the club, your accommodation, feeding, everything, it's ready, everything, it's all prepared. I gave the agent, some money, no accommodation. That was the first thing we noticed, that accommodation, that was a lie. So he came, we're like, what's going on? I'm not seeing any of the stuff you promised us. We had to check into a hotel, our money and everything almost finished. It was like, we have not told them about you guys. You just have to come to the club first, and when they see what you can do, they see how you play, of course. All those things I promised you will be as promised. I showed them what I can do. We played, did everything, at the end of it all. So he called me. I don't know what he said to my friend, but he just called me like, yeah, the coaches, they were impressed. But right now, I don't think we have budget. We have budget for players now.
And it's very sad. That's why we in Manhur also, when we heard that, we try to accommodate them to play with us. Stanley would be one of the key players in the team. He's controlling the game from the back line, right? Actually, Manhur, our strategy is really to control the ball, and our defenders can really hold the ball well. Right? We start our attack from defense, and Stanley is one of the key for that one. And that's also the key thing for Manhur. We have a really strong back line. So Stanley can even play professional. But I'm not quite sure if what's his plan because he has a wife here.
After those whole, struggling and everything, I finally joined Manhur. Then after that, I met someone very special. I met someone very special who happens to be my wife now. Yeah, she has been a great help to me. Yeah, Manila, that's her name. I can say I thank God. Things have been different compared to before. Sometimes I don't see food to eat, and but now I can say things are a bit okay, but not really okay. Though I know what I want. That's the #1 goal. That's my dream, to be a professional footballer.
I'm still having the hopes. My hopes are still there. But every day as I get older, my hopes are going down, because now you see the little, actually I could call them kids also, the little guys, and you see, you hear of Mbappe, you hear of Dembele. I'm older than both of them, you see, but they're already making names. So it's when are you gonna start?
Bring me to the valley of peace. Spare my heart and I'll reach to the end of the road. Release me from the chains of my mind. Pain I cannot define pierces me all the way down. 'Cause all I ever want is you. Even sometimes I realize that nothing feels right. Only you give me heaven. Only you got my attention. All the pressure in my life and all the stress I can't deny, it fills me up each time. Only you give me heaven. Only you got my attention. All the pressure in my life and all the stress I can't deny, it fills me up each time. Go away, you devil, set me free. Take the darkness when you leave. Let my wounds heal. Now I'm sober, eyes are open wide. Leaving with no regret, I try to forget the reason I cry. Only you give me heaven. Only you got my attention. All the pressure in my life and all the stress I can't deny, it fills me up each time. Only you give me heaven. All the pressure in my life and all the stress I can't deny, it fills me up each time.
I was a dancer. My mom had the money to give me, but she didn't because she doesn't like dancers. She thinks that dancers end up smoking weed and getting wasted. That's how it is believed in Nigeria. I enrolled in the university, but I wasn't going because I got mad. You know. I only had that one chance to make it to the top dance level, and my mom denied me. So I didn't do the dancing stuff anymore. I stopped going to school, and I started doing music on my own and writing lyrics on my own. I didn't sell many songs. I sold up to 6 or 7 songs thereabout to beginners usually that appreciated my works.
Same looping. Damn, I love women, but now you stick commitment. Like growing in Bible studies and unknowing commandments. I hear how bad that shit sounds, just trying to make amendments. So hard to meet the lady that will occupy my engagements. Damn. Ladies love luxury and costumes. Smelling good with that perfect perfume. You're not different from any oven, and I can just assume. The baby pepper thinks she perfect beauty in abuse. You love everything I love, so I walk in my shoes. One trouble to another. You always on the loose. Always got what to say, thinking I will be confused. I wanna stay in love just to know what you can do. Say my name when you love me, cause you know I'm the man. Love hurts, but I love you and you love the wrong man. 2 ones can make nobody feels good, it feels bad. Oh baby, it feels good, it feels bad.
Baby, you know you've been around, and I know I've been around with a lot of girls. The same way I found them, I found you too. So don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't you call it love.
Every goal I meet and go doesn't mean I wanna go. The drama, the karma, your attitude is stuck. The pressure, the trauma, you ain't got no boss stop. The fact still remains that you're the best when we pop. I know I come and go, but I'm still the main to beat. Comes today, comes tomorrow. And you're the girl I wish comes today, but not tomorrow. Cause you really love him then, but today you love me too. Switching lovers for different desires, baby, you confused. I love to promise you, but assurance is the deadly thing. That's why I keep a clean view. I hate to disappoint, to agree to disagree. Shit, I know I should've just loved you, or I should've just hate you. Dilemma in my case, so you hate to love me more. I'm thinking of a girl when she be thinking of you, or the best time we had, we wish we stick to it for. But a wish is just a guess that doesn't always come true.
Baby, oh baby, you know you've been around. I know you've been around. And I know I've been around with a lot of girls. And I've been around too, baby. Same way I found them, I found you too. So don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't call it love when I'm with you. Baby, don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't you call it love. You know you've been around the world.
Baby, you know you've been around these dudes, and I've been around them girls as well. So, we guess nobody's perfect, we ain't perfect. You're not perfect, I'm not so perfect. You know, we just try to work even when we know we can work. You do what you want, I do what I want, but let's not call this love.
Baby, you know you've been around, and I know I've been around with a lot of girls. The same way I found them, I found you too. So don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't call it love when I'm with you. Don't you call it love.
Do you hear me? Buy this fucking t-shirt, motherfuckers. Life alert, it's a man's war. You ain't got no friends, you on your own. Nobody gives a shit about your ups and downs. They will judge you even if you're down. Real life alert, it's a man's war. You ain't got no friends. They will take your shit and they will take your bitch. But life's a bitch, you gotta own that shit. Yeah, that's the shit. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.